Tutorial we are gonna see statistical functions in Excel and how do we calculate or perform statistical functions. So this is the list of statistical functions we have and this is the data. So we are gonna perform these statistical functions on this particular data. You can have some other data also with your in your Excel sheet. So firstly, the average function, it is used to calculate the average of its arguments. So this is the function. Then we have median. Median returns the median of its given number in the argument. Then we have mode. We have for mode we have this function which is mode dot mult. This is the function we use for mode. It returns a vertical array of most frequently occurring or repetitive values in a range of data. Then we have standard deviation. For standard deviation, we have STDEV, right? So this calculates the standard deviation based on the entire population of the data we have. Then in the list I have minimum function. So for minimum we have min function to return the minimum value of a list of arguments. Then I have maximum. For maximum I have this max function to return the maximum value in a list of arguments. Then I do have large. For large I do write large and we have array and the kth value and it returns the kth uh, kth value, kth largest value. For example, if I want to calculate second or third largest value in the data, then I will be using this function. Then I have a small function. For this I use small like this, similar way as large, and it is also used to calculate the kth smallest value in the data. So kth means like second or third or fourth smallest value we used to have. This is the way we used to do. Now for let's calculate average. So as I told you in my previous video, our function or formula starts with equals to symbol and we used to start writing our formula. So here average I will be typing and I can type manually the numbers which I want to calculate the average for this way, right? Or else instead of doing this I can select the data manually. This way, from this sheet, close the bracket and press enter. It will give me the average. Then I do have median. Again, what I will do, start my formula with equals to symbol, will write the median function and will select my data. Or alternate way, like you can again type the values manually like this and press enter. So we have the data already with us, so we will be using that array of the data. In the median function, I will be selecting this range of data or this array, close the bracket, press enter, and it will give you the median. Now for mode, I will be using this mode function here, right? So this mode function, this is what it is, statement is saying. This function is available for compatibility with Excel 2017 or earlier versions. So if you are using 2007 Excel or the earlier one, then you will have to use this mode. Or as my Excel is 2019 version, then I will be using this mult function, right? Again, you can just type the numbers manually this way, or else you can just select the array of the numbers. So I am selecting the numbers from my Excel sheet, closing the bracket, press enter. So it has calculated me the mode. Now for standard deviation I have STDEV, STDEV, this one we have. So again this is something, the version specific for 2017 and earlier version. So for stdev, here I have dot p. This function I will be using, right? Here, what does this function do? You can write from this. You can read from this statement. Calculates standard deviation on the entire population as arguments. Ignore logical values and text, right? So I have selected this function, and then we will be selecting the array, closing the bracket and press enter. It will calculate me the standard deviation. Now for minimum, very simple. We will be using min function. Select the array of the data, close the bracket, press enter. It has given me the minimum value, which is 0. If I replace this 0 with something 12, then again it has returned 0 because we have 0 here as well. Let me replace this also. Now minimum value is 3, which is it has given. Now let me control Z the values, so the value is updated here. Now for maximum value, I will be using max function, selecting this array, close the bracket, and it will give you the result. Maximum value is 9. Similar way, let me replace it with 19. It will update the maximum value here. Control Z, 9. So now large function. Here, as I told you, I just wanna calculate the among this array number of arrays. I just wanna calculate second largest value. So as the value of k, I will be typing 2. Close the bracket, press enter. So it has given me the second largest value as 8. Similar way, we can calculate, like say, third largest value also. It has given me 8, right? Now, similar way, the smallest value, we will be using a small function. We'll select the array. You can, if you don't remember the formulas, once you type the function here, you will be seeing the syntax here. So according to this syntax, you can use your formula and do your calculation. I have selected my array. Then let's say second smallest value. So instead of k, I have typed 2. Press enter. It has given me 0, right? And we can, instead of 2, I can type 3. It has given me the second smallest value as 3. So this is how these statistical functions work. See you in the next tutorial with some more functions in Excel.